For over 115 years. This is the brand new rechargeable light bar with stand, and you are getting a 2-pack. Take a look at your screen right now. These are lightweight. They're easy to mount. They're beautiful. They're that beautiful white light. So these are gonna be great for doing makeup, doing crafts. Maybe you're a photographer and you wanna take these on the go to get that perfect lighting. Or maybe you're doing some work in the garage. Maybe you like crafting. Anything that you need light for, these are gonna be it, okay? 2-pack today, you're never gonna believe the price. $26.99 for both of them, okay? $26.99, that's almost 50% off. On a flex pay today, that's gonna be about $9. Now, Chad Allen is with us. You may not see him because it's dark in here. There you are. I was like, where'd you go?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, this is like the deal of the century. I was shocked.
Yeah, they're so good. I don't mean to get so excited, but I take a lot of selfies, and this is like the perfect lighting.
Yeah, it really is. In fact, these are so bright. It does have a low mode also. That's high, and then that's low. It's hard to see on camera, but there is a difference. On the low mode, this will be 12 hours of light. That's a big deal when it's fully charged. Of course, you can always leave it plugged in and have your beautiful beauty light. Maybe if you're getting ready and you have them by the mirror. They have their own kickstand, as you can see, even a hanging hook here on the back. I love this presentation because of all the light. Look at this. I can hang it anywhere I want. There's one behind there on the door, so the crew knows also. Oh, behind Sue Ming, right?
Oh.
So there's one back there on the door hanging on the coat rack by this little hook. And so if you go out the door to walk the dog or take the trash to the end of the drive, because of that handle, you're able to easily carry it with you and then just set it up on that kickstand. And even if you had two, like now I'm at the mirror and I'm doing my makeup and I'm getting ready, what beautiful, gorgeous lighting you have. So 12 hours on the low mode, 5 hours on that 720 lumen high mode, 60 LEDs on the inside and completely rechargeable. You're never buying batteries for this.
Oh.
Batteries are built in and you don't have to leave it plugged in. However, and I'm gonna give it back to Sue Ming, it has a SOS mode. And so when SOS mode happens, okay, and you have it plugged in, this light is off. So here's the plug, it's plugged in, and it's in SOS mode. It knows it's in SOS mode. When your electricity goes out or it loses power, it automatically comes on.
Oh my gosh.
And when it's plugged in. And so I'm disconnecting the power because when your electric goes out, it would think it becomes unplugged and it would automatically comes on. What does that mean? Well, it's your great beauty light, everyday light, but it's also your safety and security light because you know in the middle of the night is when the power goes out, when you're sleeping and in bed, and this will automatically come on all by itself if the power ever goes out.
So we don't have to go fumbling looking for the light. The light will find us, is what you're telling me.
I like that.
Yeah, right? I mean, that is incredible. Take a look at your screen right now. Look at some of the ways that people are using these, but think about in your home right now, right? Where do you need that lighting that maybe you're not getting it? And it's not just any lighting. This lighting is that, what would you call this, Chad? This is like a bright white light. Like it's like that photography lighting.
We call it Bell+Howell. We sort of refer to this light as the clear light.
Clear light,
because this is that crystal clear. This is the light that shows the true colors. And so when you're putting it in your closet or you're working underneath this, whatever he's doing, you might want to know that's a red wire versus a black wire, right?
Yes.
you might want to see. But also, like I wore specifically today black pants and a navy top. And if I didn't have great lighting, it's so close to the navy to the black, I might miss that in my closet, right? And so when you have great lighting, you can, of course, you can set it up on its kickstand and put it wherever you want, but you can hang it also. So just hang it on a hook in your closet and get that extra great beauty light. So when you're talking about no light to the high mode, or even the low mode, I know that's hard to see on TV, the low mode is plenty of light still, and that's what gives you the 12 hours. And so in an emergency situation, when you want to have long-lasting light with no electricity, no way to recharge this, 12 hours is plenty to get that emergency situation figured out and get to a place where you are safe. And so to have the kickstand, though, makes it great for when you're changing a tire, if you want to keep one in your car. Yes, keep it in the trunk of your car, because I'm telling you, you get on this side of the road, somebody's gonna hold a flashlight for you while you're trying to change. No, you just goes on the side of the road, hands-free.
Right.
I have hands-free light.
How often do we have someone with us, Chad, when that happens? You're probably by yourself, right? What are you gonna do? Put your phone under your chin? What if your phone died and the battery, right?
Not
now
safe.
You have a light for you.
Big,
and
beautiful,
it's a big light, especially if you are on the side of the road. People are gonna see you.
Oh, absolutely. Can I walk behind us a little bit? Just to show you maybe like the vast, like, you can't see where the light stops and the light starts. It's just one big mass, you know, room filling light. Oh, and by the way, so here's, I'm gonna turn this one off for a second. Here's the one I put by the door. And so if this is ready to go, I take it off, now I'm walking the dog, now I'm taking the trash to the end of the driveway. You can do a lot of things with this, and all you do is just hang it where you have access to it. And that's what makes these so brilliant. I mean, Bell+Howell is known for lighting. We've been around 117 years. We're in 99 countries now that present product on all the TV shopping channels. We're so proud of that. But we sell flashlights for this price. And flashlights don't have this kind of expansive light, this kind of brilliant long light bar. When it's off, it's just as gorgeous. We put a nice chrome finish on the front, and we have nothing else on the market that has a kickstand to where you're able to have freestanding light, whether you're working under the sink, whether you're working on your car, or just wanting those gorgeous lights in front of the mirror that shine directly on your face.
Oh, I mean, this is great, because how many times do we not have the right lighting is really what we need a lot of the time, right? Whether it is putting your makeup on, whether you're doing crafting, maybe you're reading a book, this is gonna be something that you can use. And then because of that kickstand, you're hands-free, you can hang it, you can put it away, or like Chad said, keep it with you in case of emergencies. You can do that because you have a 2-pack. Remember, this was $50. This is an incredible price today. $26.99 that you're getting both pieces. It is $9 home on a FlexPay for something that you will use all the time, that you'll have in case of emergencies, but also have just to be able to utilize on an everyday basis, from putting on your makeup, doing your crafts, or anything else. I mean, light is something that we need. I don't think sometimes we think about it enough, Chad, right? And you're like, wait a minute, I need to go over here because I have better light, right? Now you don't have to do that. You bring the light to you.
Yes, now this is an exception because of it can be your gorgeous beauty light, but if you just talk about lighting for 15 seconds. We had 2 hurricanes last year. You know, every neighbor was knocking on my door.
Oh,
They're
they
like,
knew.
Bell+Howell guy, hello. And they all wanted flashlights. Thank goodness I had so many. But in cases of emergency, when you are looking at this for security, there is an SOS mode built in. And what that means is when the power is disconnected from this, whether you unplug it or the electric goes out, when there's a disconnection of power, it automatically comes on. I'm holding this white cord, so when I plug that cord back in, it goes off, right? Beautiful chrome finish. Now this cord is connected to an extension cord and plugged into the wall. I'm gonna connect it directly. That's your power going out. It came on all by itself. When I plug it back in, it goes off. What does that mean for your everyday life? And look at that great kickstand. You can have this set up, I'm making this up, but in a bathroom maybe, underneath your cabinet. You can hide this away in a place where the light will still be seen, under the bed maybe, just have it plugged in. And so it shines from underneath the bed, so when you put your feet down, you know when the power goes out, this is there to protect you, to give you that light immediately. The second that power goes out, you know. That's like when you work at the office in the cubicles, right? And you look and the power goes out and all those security lights come on. They hired electricians and big fancy equipment to do that computer chip that knows. We figured all that out into this compact design so that we can mimic the big commercial lighting in the comfort of your own home so that you have that same security. When your power goes out, it automatically comes on. That's just one of the features though. Let's not forget, you are every day gonna use this as a rechargeable light bar, high and low, different light settings, so 2 different light settings. On the high, and that's 720 lumens of light. 5 hours of continuous light. On the low, which is not much dimmer, but it just uses a lot less power, 12 hours. Your power goes out for 12 hours, you probably have found a hotel by then, right? And so you don't exactly need 12 hours of light, but it really does help if you are on the side of the road, if you have one in your car, and you want to set up on the side of the road. That could take a while for maybe one of the tire changing services to come, and you want to put this on the trunk so people at least know you're there. It's dark every day at 4:30, it feels like, right? You get home from work, it's already dark. You got to go walk the dog. Well, we have a handle for you. You can literally hold this in your hand with a handle. You could wrap the leash around it if you want to and walk your dog or take the trash in the driveway. People are coming over, you can set this on the porch, lay it up, just lay it up just like this, and it becomes room filling light down your tablescape if you want to. A light bar has so much versatility, even just laying it sideways under the kitchen sink, so when you open that cabinet, you have direct light. In your closet. So I mean, I could go every room in my house and tell you where I have some sort of Bell+Howell lighting, but it could all be interchanged with this specific light bar.
Right, right. Well,
Yep.
and you know, I love what you said, Chad, because we want protection, right, with that SOS mode, right? When we need the light and because the power goes out, maybe you are stuck on the side of the road, God forbid, and you need that lighting, but it's also function.
Yes.
So it's function and protection that you're getting. And you know, Bell+Howell, it's award-winning lighting, right? I mean, gosh, 117 years, like you said, so you know a thing or two about it and what we need. So whether it is that you just want to use this lighting in your home for your everyday, or to make sure that you are protected when you're on the road, right? Grab a couple. Remember, you're getting a 2-pack for this price, for this sale price. You could conceivably get 2 of the 2-packs for the price you would have gotten for 1 pack at the full price. Then that means you would get 4 of these. Do you have kids, right? Maybe they're college students that are driving back and forth to school. Even for you and your husband or, you know, your significant other, put 1 in each car so you're not without. For that, right? Have that safety measure in place so you're not without it. God forbid something happen. Or maybe you just want great lighting for, like me, I want to do selfies and I want to do my makeup. And so I'm going to use this to be able to do that in my home. The choice is yours. The versatility here is outstanding, and so is the price. $9 gets this home. You don't want to miss out on this.
Yeah, and even if that great beauty shot there, oh, I can show you here. When they're off, the front of it is beautiful. Yeah, that's fine. When they're off, I mean, there's nothing, you know, it's not a bar you have to hide.
Right.
Right? It's a beautiful chrome finish, just gorgeous all the way around. You're not going to be, like if I took, like I know our boxes are sometimes sort of industrial looking. Those 2 light bars by themselves with no boxes look like beauty bars. Like they could be sold in the high-end beauty department stores. I mean, obviously Bell+Howell is known for lighting. We've won Academy Awards for, you know, the Oscar statues because we make movie projectors and things like that for the Hollywood. But all that technology is also always incorporated in our direct-to-consumer market as well, besides what Hollywood can afford. We make great lighting for you at home with all that same technology without the price tag. Also, before I run out of time, there are little keyholes on the device, so at the top and the bottom. What does this do? It means you can hang it on a hook. You can hang it on a nail. And so both ways also, so it doesn't matter if you do it this way or this way, they're at the top, the bottom. You have every way to mount this. We give you screws and mollies if you want to permanently install this, maybe under a workbench or under like a work shelf to where it shines down where you're working if you're a crafter or you know, you tinker in the garage or things like that. We give you the kickstand so you can set it up on a countertop or any flat surface. We give you the handle so that you can carry it with you if you want to. And it's very lightweight. I think it's about 1 pound per bar. And when you do that, that makes it